Namaste everyone. What keeps you away from fulfilling your life's goal? If it is momentary or temporary, it could be called a distraction. But when it becomes a prolonged indulgence, something which could derail from the pursuit of the goal itself, then it is aptly called Vyasan, or in common terms, addiction. Chanakya suggests that a true leader should have the capacity of coming out of such tendencies, and hence comes an important excellence in the Swami Sampad, Avyasano, which means one who is non indulgent or indulges but without getting consumed. Although it may sound simpler to understand, in the interest of finding the true leader within us, let us go deeper. So, what could be the meaning of addiction? What could we associate with this term? Vices like smoking, drinking, gambling, intoxication, sensual pleasures? Is that it? Well, what may seem to be just a list of countable acts on the surface actually is infinite, endless. There could be any number of vyasan or addiction. We just need to understand the approach of what actually a vyasan could be. Even something which could look like a good habit also could be a vyasan or addiction. The act which has a capacity of derailing from the pursuit of the goal or creating an obstruction in fulfilling the duties of a leader is a vyasan. It simply has a capacity of jeopardizing the meaningful activity. This is why it is called a vyasan. One lieutenant falls in love with a woman. There's no malice, there's no wrong thing in it, but in fact it is pure and honest love. But he gets so much consumed in it that when his army is attacked, he's simply not there at the right time for them. Another woman, amazing at speech, gets engrossed in the conversations so much that she forgets what task she was on before that. One may get simply engrossed in scrolling up and down on the mobile phone on the social media, and simply the assignment which was being worked upon gets procrastinated. Or I may just end up thinking and over analyzing endlessly. You see, indulgence has no limit when it comes to range of activities. When one becomes so engrossed in it that the meaningful activity gets spoiled completely, then it becomes a vyasan. According to Kautilya, a true leader should be always mindful of his or her role in the ecosystem. And he has never implied on zero indulgence. Recreation, mindful recreation is still okay, but it should not derail or detract from the pursuit or fulfillment of the role of the Swami. In fact, in one of the Chanakya Sutras, it is suggested that one who gets overpowered by the vices forgets essential duties. So do entertain yourself, but do not get overpowered by them. Such a practical counsel coming from our Purvacharyas. So friends, a lot can be talked about just with this single term Avyasano. Efficiency. Leading by example, working in a team, harnessing the resources fully, sustained good performance, leaving a legacy. Oh wow. We have an amazing, perfect real life example about leaving a legacy versus indulging so much that a promise gets spoiled. A real life example. Two friends both had a common shared dream of playing for the national Indian cricket team. They both got selected one after the other in quick successions. They both played well initially and justified their selections. One amongst the two was considered to be better technically than the other. Even the experts used to say that he had a bright future considering his technical strength, his creativity, and enthusiasm. But as it happened, he just had a series of decent performances and a short-lived career, while the other went on to create history, memorable performances, memorable victories to talk about, led by example, and left a rich legacy of himself. What would have happened? Why two people having similar training who went on to the same academy, had a same environment while growing up, had the same technical background, played together in the junior level tournaments, went on to have different career types? It is known that one of them had tendency of losing focus. He was a fun-loving guy, but he got consumed in having fun so much that the performances could not be sustained. So, at the end of this post, I would like to ask a few questions to you. If you're studying or working, whatever, is there something which is keeping you out of focus? If there is something, then how long it is? Is it short-lived, just a momentary distraction, or it is long, prolonged, and is derailing from the role that you are in? Reflect on this. And if there is something, it is time to probably undo. More wisdom coming on the Swami Sampath series for you all. Keep coming. Thank you. Namaste.